Hello everybody, this is C4 Explorer, and I'm at my, technically my third Explorer of the day, and as you can tell by this giant mass of overgrowth, um, this is a very old building that has been allowed to just sit here and rot away. I was here maybe, I want to say about 2 years ago, and it was not this overgrown by any means, so very obvious that uh, it hasn't been dealt with in any way, except maybe by explorers like me. I'm not really sure how far I want to go into this place, just because of all the overgrowth. But I do want to explore it. It's a neat explore, but it's trashed. This was the main entryway. I am in. This is near Turner Field in Georgia, and my understanding is this used to be the Turner Naval Hospital back when Turner Field was active. And I mean, you can see the graffiti, you can see there's still, aside from the stupid graffiti, you can still see the floor, like what the actual floor looked like. There's really not much to tell you what it was. As far as you know, there's not going to be any equipment in here. Parts of the roof have collapsed. See, I'm trying to decide which way I want to go. I think I'm going to go, I'll start this way. I mean, I like the, you have that kind of asylum-y orange color on the tiles. Wow, that whole place, this is just totally wrecked. It's hard for me to really remember exactly what was and wasn't here, aside from the overgrowth the last time I was here. Because yeah, the overgrowth is definitely a lot more overgrowth here. Got a door here. Very scary. I know the last time I was here, I found, I'm pretty sure where the operating rooms had been. And like I said, really the only reason I knew or suspected they were the operating rooms were because of the tiled walls, and I want to say there was a hole in the ceiling from where the surgical light would have been suspended. These rooms are just rotted. I think it's kind of an effort of construction and stripping at one time. Of course, vandals, and just age. Let's see here. That opens up to the outside. Oh, this was creepy. I don't know if this, I mean, it's probably not, but this to me looked a lot like actual blood spatter. But let's face it, y'all, there's about a billion different ways to, or things to use to, you can splatter on the wall that sort of might kind of look like blood. Including blood, of course. I mean, I can't rule it out, but you see that kind of pattern in it, and it's just, I mean, it looks so much like actual blood splatter. We're just going to say it was iodine and be good with that. This place is actually really huge. You can see the sub-level, which I'm not going to be going into. I just don't think there's a whole lot down there. But the sunken area, and if you see that little bit of, you might not be able to see on my camera, outside, there's a huge tank that used to hold, I think it was propane or something, or natural gas. It said flammable on it. I remember that from the last time I was here. And those of you who either, well, I kind of called it out, I guess, who have never been here or want to come here, be very, very careful. You can tell just by me running around here. Lots of trip hazards. I know there's a lot of gaps in the floor that may or may not kill you, but will, you know, break an ankle if you're not careful. There's a couple of active golf courses nearby across the street. In fact, when I first came here, I went ahead and went up to, I saw some guys in the parking lot at the golf course and asked them, you know, just kind of, you know, is anybody going to bother me? Does anybody care if I come in here and look around? And nobody really seemed to care. They said, yeah. You know, just be careful, obviously. It's unlikely anybody will notice you. Unlikely anybody's in here, like squatters or whatever. I think there was a while when there were gang members that hung out in this building. Supposedly, of course, that's a rumor, I guess. But one thing he did warn me about was, he said, you're real close to the river, so watch out for gators and snakes. And I could tell by his tone that he was not kidding. So, unfortunately, I didn't see any gators or snakes, but I saw a buttload of mosquitoes. So, some more of the overgrowth. We're actually towards the back of the building now. It's a little loading dock. I mean, it's really, I get a better view. I really just don't feel like walking over there, y'all, but it's a huge round tank, you know, what you'd expect, like a propane tank or something. A little CO2 cartridge here. I got some sort of tubing. 31422, so somebody's been here relatively recently. Oops. Tripping over vines. I got some pipes here, that's kind of neat. You can heat appliance chimney section. Cool. I almost canceled this today because I'm trying to get to Macon as soon as possible so I can check into my hotel. I actually found another site, which you guys will probably see that video before this one comes out, and decided I'm gonna get back to Macon really late. I'm thinking I don't think I'm gonna get back. I'll probably get up there around 5 or so it's good. Check in the hotel, get some sleep, wake up tomorrow, and do some more exploring. I'm hoping to do at least probably about 3-4 more locations. One of them I'm particularly excited about that's been done to death by all the explorers. And a few others that I've never really had the opportunity to get to just because, you know, they're a pretty far trip from where I live. And, you know, going down to Florida, I figured I'd take a little bit of a roundabout route home. Ooh. I'm gonna get more sticker crap on me like I did earlier. Oh, spider web. Yeah. That's just fascinating. All these trees grew up in these old hallways. Some nasty graffiti. Let's head. I think I was just over here because this is going back towards the back of the hospital again. birds. Okay. He's up here somewhere. Where are you, bird? Just the innocuous explorer. We got trees growing on the roof. What's left of it. Yeah, this is one of these gaps I was talking about. Of course, when you're exploring, you want to be completely aware of everything. You want to check all your visual quadrants at once. Sorry, more tagging there. There's a lot of it. I see you. I think this might be where the OR was. Or did we come down this hall? I can't remember. Yeah, that's the collapse room in there. It's pretty nasty. Nice and cool right here. Wow, it's like 90 degrees outside. There's some creepy bloody handprints. Do. Or supposed to look like bloody handprints. What's in here? Just a bunch of screwed up rooms. Some more nasty splatter on the walls. That looks more like paint. Maybe. More nasty splatter on the walls. Really easy to get lost in here, but fortunately, there are a lot of escape points because everything's so open. Was I just here? I think I was just here. No. No, that's a new sunken room. Blue paint on the walls back there. We got Pac-Man. Waka 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 waka. We got another hellhole in here. Some of the original paintwork is still in here too. There's our hellhole. I will say it's always nice when they have like those kind of holes and nobody's taken it upon themselves to cover it up. That's one danger, especially in like industrial places that you face. Somebody will take a piece of plywood or sometimes even cardboard and they'll cover up a hole, and if you're not paying attention to what's going on and you step on that, you're going through that damn hole. A pile of asbestos maybe. Let's see. Trying to figure out what this is. Was this graffiti? That beer bottle looking thing? Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Coors beer, like their plant or base of operations or whatever is near here. I think they actually took over Turner Field, if I'm not mistaken. Turner Field, I believe, closed in about, or shut down in about 1978. And I think they moved to Florida, somewhere in Florida. And I'm sorry about my I think so history. Like, I don't really know. I almost never read up on sites, you know, until sometimes I'll put stuff in the description or whatever. And if I find out, like, so I know where to find some information. I actually did a post on an Urban Explorer site and kind of copy and pasted the history from Google, and so I can put that in my description. We have a nice little room. No graffiti on the walls. Holy crap! I have some Bailey paint. Not a spot of graffiti. Way to go. Let's see. And that wall, I can't get it good. I can't get light on it very well, but it's basically leaning. Let's see here. Come back out here. Honestly, I'm just kind of lost and wandering. Not necessarily lost in a bad way, but just kind of looking for stuff. Let's see if I can head back towards the entrance. There used to be, I can't remember exactly where it was, but it was like a, you know, on a, what do they call it? The electrocardiograph machine, or, you know, like when somebody's hooked up to life support and it does the little, it monitors their heart rate. The lines. Basically, what I'm trying to say is there was one place where they had this really cool painting of, this is kind of like a little mural on the wall of the heart rate spikes, which I'm sure is like totally covered up in graffiti now. Let's see. Another untagged room. Destroyed, but untagged. Except for over here. Another hellhole. See, that was that creepy blood splatter. Or possibly, but maybe not, blood that was splattered. I'm sure I'm walking through stuff we've already seen. Let's see, big open area there. We ain't leaving that way. Dang. I hate it when I have an objective. I was like, oh yeah, I want to show you all this, and you know, not having been here for so long, I kind of forgot where it was, so I get all obsessed with like, where is it, and I end up not finding it. But I mean, it's really not one of those things that makes you explore per se. I mean, it's just kind of a cool thing to see. And I just kind of like walking through these ruins here. Were we over here yet? Tell me, Daddy. Tell me, Daddy. Oh, I remember these from the last time. These rooms with all the vines creeping up. I think a couple of them, I want to say, had ferns and stuff in them too. That's pretty cool. Space AIDS. I do remember that particular tag the last time I was here. some more offensive stuff that I'm going to try not to show. Although I know there's probably quite a few places in here where there's offensive stuff that you guys are going to see, and I do apologize. I don't know why people have to tag stuff. I mean, I kind of understand. I mean, at least I can kind of, I guess, enjoy it if it's something artful, like you came in and did something creative. But if you just have to draw private parts or tag up a swear word, it's just like, you know, it just seems so unnecessary. Oh, there's that big old tank over there. Oh, let's walk over to the tank. Let's look at the tank. I found a rather decent path to it. And I've been talking about it the whole time, so I feel bad if y'all didn't see it. Oh, it didn't say flammable. It said permanently closed. Right there on the front. Really got to watch out for snakes. Yeah, look at that big old tank. See the Spanish moss on the trees. Something is under there. I just heard something move. Permanently closed. Cool. I don't know if y'all can see it on camera, but there's these, oh, they're dragonflies flying around. As well as mosquitoes. Okay, I don't want to drag this out forever and ever for y'all, but I'm going to come up towards the front and look for that thing again. I'm actually going to go ahead and pause the video, and then if I can find it, great. If I can't, then, you know, at least we got to see the whole, you know, or a lot of the hospital, you know, all this, these liminal spaces and creepy overgrowth areas. So, okay, I'll be back in a second, y'all. Okay, folks, I'm back. Honestly, I think I've gotten more lost, but I think, were we in here? I think this might have been, I want to show you all this, because I think this might have been what I thought was maybe operating rooms, and they still have some old fixtures. Little sinks and stuff sitting there. I want to believe, or I want to say this was probably an OR. You see some, oh, we have, oh, okay. Some electrical, film viewer and clock, receptacles 2 and 3, overhead receptacle. That leads me to believe that this may have been an operating room, and probably that over there as well. I'll walk back this way. I don't know how I do it, folks. I managed to get lost. So, let's see. I'm going to come over here real quick. I think we might have gone down here too. I'm totally turned around right now, just so y'all know. But I saw these cool rooms that we may or may not have already seen that have some ferns growing in them. It's pretty cool. It's like Fallout fans, Fallout New Vegas, Vault 22, where all the plants had gone crazy and come to, you know, overgrew. Oh, I remember that. Okay, that's still here, like this little, I don't know exactly what it is, mop sink or some sort of sink anyway. Cool, okay, yeah, I don't think we were over here. Yeah, there's Vault 22 room. I think I remember the toilet from the last time I was here as well. There's another toilet over there, smashed up. Okay, so if this is where I think it was in relation to the front, then I thought, how do I get to the front of the hospital? Thought it was over here somewhere, maybe. So that's not it. I'll get some more cool overgrowth inside this room. That's pretty neat. I like that. It's just sitting there chilling. Remains of the turlet. Vines and peely paint on the ceiling. Okay. I'm pretty sure I know where I'm at now, so I'm going to go ahead and pause it again, and hopefully find the last thing I want to show y'all, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here and head to Macon. So I'll see you in a second. All right, folks. Yay for me. I found it. Took a little bit of doing. Remember that place where I said we ain't getting out here? I kind of had to climb under it. Really, honestly, a stupid thing to do. It could have fallen. Sometimes it only just takes a breath, but you know, I was very careful, and here I am. See, these are just kind of neat. Like, this was original artwork that was in the hospital. One of the very few that I've ever seen in this building. And then, oh, wow, I could have come through that door. Well, how stupid is that? The stuff I get myself into. I went ahead and took the long, convoluted route. So, it kind of makes me wish I edited my film so I could get rid of all the dopey stuff I do, but I don't know. I guess it adds a little bit of humor to it. I'm going to come back over here. We're not going to walk over this thing again, but that's not where we're going to go. I actually found a toilet that wasn't smashed all the hell. Let's see, was it over here? It's over here. Alright. Yeah. Like you guys have never seen a toilet before, right? But yeah, found a little toilet. Another nice, clean, very yellow bathroom. For the most part, clean. And then there was some really sweet, this is what I crawled under right there. Not very smart at all, he said while standing under it still. But yeah, look at this peely paint. I like the texturing on that. It's pretty neat. So we're going to go back the way we came. That about does it for this video. I keep running into stuff. I think I'm going to go ahead and get up to Macon, check into my motel or hotel. Get something to eat, definitely. Charge up all my electronic devices. Be ready for tomorrow. I got a lot of exploring I want to do, and then I'm going back home to North Carolina. So, really cool vacation. I'm really happy to be able to do this. Of course, a special shout out goes to my dad and my stepmom for having me come down. I want to say thank you to y'all. It was a great time. Got to see rocket launch. Got to kind of go to the beach and do all kinds of interesting things. And so, you know, it's coming to an end, but not before we explore a little bit more. Of course, I want to thank all y'all for watching. You know, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I thank you for all your support, and for you guys sticking in to check out more videos. Definitely don't miss, if you haven't seen it already, my video of the Crew 5 rocket launch, or Crew 5 mission rocket launch. Here's a shot of the outside here. So this has been C4 Explorer at the abandoned and very, very overgrown, very dangerous Turner Field Hospital. So I will see y'all next time. Be safe, have fun, and thanks again. Goodbye.